The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. Hello everyone and welcome to MightyOxTrading, your one-stop shop for all futures prop news, discounts, and deals. Of course, I'm the Mighty Ox and I welcome you to another wonderful video. Today, we're going to talk about the prop firm's week in review this past week from October 20th to October 26th. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get started. But before we do, reminder, appreciate if you would gore that like button for me, subscribe, and also click that little bell icon so you can be notified whenever I put out a new video or go live with a live stream. So let's get started. So, prop firm week in review. Lots going on in the prop firm world. I know I said when I did the last one of these about a month ago that we'll try to do them every week. Not sure I found enough info to do every week, so this time it's once a month. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing them every week, but anyway, let's get to it. First of all, we have a bunch of prop firms changing their rules. And this is something we're going to be talking about more and more. Most of these rules are coming in because of regulation coming in. Uh, no one's sure what regulation is going to bring, but a lot of the prop firms think that they have an idea and that a lot of that's going to focus on more traders need to be going on live accounts versus sim and focusing on those live accounts. So Top Step is moving to a more focus on live. They're limiting trading on the XFAs, which is the sim-funded accounts, once people are on live. They're going to start slowing people down and limiting the amount of resets they can do as well in evals, I guess, which is an interesting strategy. They want people to start trying to trade better, I guess. I don't know how good that strategy is going to be because I figure if people run out of resets on Top Step, they're just going to jump to another prop. But I mean, it's not a bad idea if you have to reset, a bunch of times. Maybe it's time to take a break. So, I mean, that's going to cost them revenue. So I do give them props for that. Props, haha, fun, right? Anyway, Bowen Ox told CFT this week in an email exchange that a revamp is coming. Now, Bowen Ox was one I was worried about with the whole regulation things coming in because nobody's ever met a trader that goes live on Bowen Ox. They told CFT they do put traders live. No one's ever met one. Of course, no one's ever met the owner of Bowenox either. So, maybe they're all in Colony on Mars. I don't know. But so be watching for that revamp. Hopefully they don't change a lot because Bowenox is one of my top 3 firms, mainly because they don't have a lot of stress. They don't have a lot of tension. They don't have a lot of drama. And every time I point that out about a prop firm, it seems to all go to crap. See, blue sky. Anyway, so, and then Tradeify also announced some changes also having to do with focusing more on live. I guess it's after 4 payouts now, you'll be put on live. It used to be that it was 8 or 12. I'm not even sure now. I forget. But these changes are only for people who sign up after November 19th, I believe. So it's not retroactive because only bad firms make changes retroactive that affect their traders. So, but again, these companies are just looking for sustainability once the landscape changes, thanks to the CME coming in and making things change. We'll be talking more about regulation in the coming weeks. We have no idea when it's coming, we know why it's coming, but we have no idea when it's coming or exactly what it's going to be. Everyone's kind of guessing, but it seems like everyone's guessing the same guesses. So it'd be interesting if it's totally different, but we'll be talking more about that. Anyway, coming up next, MyFunded Futures launches their Milestone plans, which is their entry into direct to funded. They may be the best direct to funded. I really like the 25K. It's a static account. It's the best account for risk management. I did a whole video on the Milestone plans. I'll link that in the video description below. The 25K only allows 1 mini or 10 micros. So if you have trouble with risk management, sizing up too quickly, this is a great account for you. It's a very economical account, 25% off right now until November 1st, but even at full price, it's a great account if you want to get into direct to funding instead of doing an eval, but you have problems with risk management. The other accounts are good too. It's a very unique concept for direct to fund it. In you get these 4 stages before you go to a live. A direct path to live as well. Everything you could possibly want. My funded future is still my #1 prop firm. Our next item up for bid, no, for up to talk about, the Futures Desk launches its closed beta. Who and what is the Futures Desk? Well, I always hate to bring up his former company, but you remember Josh, the one that did everything good for Blue Sky before he left back in June or July? I don't remember when it was now, but back in the day, uh, him and his team is launching a prop firm called the Futures Desk, which I think is an absolutely great name. Josh is highly respected in the industry. He's on my Discord. He's a great guy, and I expect great things from this prop. I have seen some of the stuff that I can't reveal, but it is cutting edge. There's a wait list and a Discord sign up. I will include those links down below. Trust me, you're going to want to get in on the Futures Desk. They are going to care about their traders. They don't just want people to churn and burn. They're going to have a quick path to live, and they want people to be successful, and they want to help people be successful. This could be one of those props that are most like a real prop. So again, I highly recommend getting in on them. I will, like I said, post the waitlist and the Discord sign up links below. Next up, the fast track debacle. I don't know what to say about fast track anymore. I really did have hopes that he would wise up, that Scott would become better. I don't know another way to put it, become better. But this week I officially added them to the MOT blacklist. They were on the brown list where I stopped promoting them, but they were kind of still there. Now I advise everyone to stay away from Fast Track. They made retroactive changes this week. And listen, I understand the reason for the changes. Scott had no clue what he was doing. He ran the company into the ground financially. They had to make changes to survive. But you don't make retroactive changes that and then proudly post on your Discord that you wiped out $10 million in payouts. It's just, and you also don't point out that you bought $1 million in cars with the company money. I honestly, I had asked for weeks now for an interview with Scott, not to try and grind him in the ground and make him answer my hard questions. I told him I'll be firm but fair, and I kept being told I was going to get that interview. It never happened. There's a part of me that still thinks that Scott is just there's some reason has this need to feel all superior, and that there's a different part of him, but I can't give him that grace anymore, and I won't. He treats people like trash. He talks to people like trash. It's totally unprofessional, and now he's affected people's money. One of the worst things he said this week didn't even have an insult in it, which is unusual for him. It said, "I've never seen people go this crazy about money that's less than $30,000." What he doesn't seem to realize, though, is that people that are trading with these prop firms, for the most part, we aren't the Lamborghini people. We aren't the beach house people. We're the people that are trying to make money to better our lives a little bit, to maybe get some things we can't afford. And some people are doing it to pay their rent. They might have bills that they're relying on this money, and he's failed them. People are waiting over a month for their payouts. People were told they had to trade 10 more days because of the rule changes. Trading's hard. Things can go wrong in those 10 days, which is what they're hoping for. They're hoping that they don't have to pay out that money. He's let down his traders. He's let down his affiliates that believed in him when we shouldn't have. I should have pulled them a lot sooner. I should have pulled them when some of the other stuff was coming out of his mouth, and I didn't. So that's and that's on me. I feel bad for the people that did sign up for Fast Track under my affiliate link. But there's no way I can ever. I shouldn't say ever. I'll never say never. Scott gets Fast Track back to where they're paying out in 5 days, and he can go 6 months without attacking anybody or threatening to dox people. It's illegal. And shows that he knows how to be a professional in this business. I might consider it. But right now, I totally support the fact that My Funded Futures and Tradeify have both said that if you're an affiliate of Fast Track, you can no longer be an affiliate of ours. I pulled them before I ever saw that, so it doesn't even affect me. But I totally support those decisions by those companies. I would love to see other companies say that as well. What else can we do? I mean, Fast Track is just, and what Scott doesn't realize, he gets all upset, acts kind of like, dare I say, a snowflake, whenever someone, says something bad about him or the company. But if he had been nicer along the way, maybe he would have got some additional grace when he totally screwed up and needed Sage to rescue him. And make no doubt about it, while Sage acts a lot like Scott, Sage is the one that, if that firm does somehow survive, is the one that did it. And I still have some respect for Sage. He's young, and I hope he realizes that he doesn't need to act the way he's acting right now to get respect in this industry. But we'll see about that. Anyway, so Fast Track added to the blacklist. Now has 5 firms on it. I don't blacklist easy, but I'm a little, I'm a little affiliate. I'm a little guy. My blacklisting doesn't really matter much, but they've now been dropped by many other affiliates as well, including CFT, Charlie Baker, Kellyanne, and others. So again, advise stay away from Fast Track. There are many other insta-funded, direct-to-funded, whatever you call it, options out there now that even with the extras that Fast Track offers, it's not worth the chance that you won't get paid. It's not worth the fear that you're going to have to go into their Discord and ask a question to be made fun of and ridiculed. None of that's worth it. And yes, and blacklisting Fast Track, not promoting them, ended up costing me thousands of dollars even before the other firms say you're not allowed to do it. But this is a case of morals over money. So Fast Track gone. Okay, and the last thing to talk about this week, Profitrade, which is that newer prop on the block. Their website was down for about 8 hours, and they said they suspected a cyber attack. Now these guys are the ones that split off from Tick Trader. I don't know if those bad blood there. I can't think of anyone would cyber attack a new prop firm. Never heard of a cyber attack on a prop firm. We think if any cyber attacks are going on, you're going through the big guys that are constantly biting at each other. So I don't know what the cause of their outage was. Everything, all their data seems secure, but it's an interesting thing. Are we going to start seeing cyber attacks now in the business? I hope not. We have way too much trauma already. Trauma? Well, kind of trauma. Drama. Anyway, that's the main headlines this week in the ever crazy world of the futures prop firms. I want to invite you to come to our Discord because we talk about all this stuff there regularly. We actually have 2 channels just for Fast Track Trading because I wanted to keep it out of the general channels. Lots of good conversation there about trading. We have trading talk. We have prop talk. We have lots of stuff. We have a bunch of company reps there as well. It's a great place. So other than that, thank you all for being here. Join me on Twitter. Join me on Instagram. I need a better outro. Join me on my live streams each day. Have a great day.